Hey viewers, hope you're doing good and staying safe. This is Asavri Madhavika from Spice Sweet Sour Chronicles. Today I'm going to show you a recipe which involves green leaves. Not fenugreek leaves, not spinach leaves, but taro leaves or colocasia leaves. So if you have seen and eaten arbi, which looks and tastes similar to potato, so these are roots of these colocasia leaves, which in Hindi is also called as arbi ke patte or chamakelu in Telugu, alu patra in Gujarat, and saru in Odia. I have been researching on this recipe, which I have found two interesting processes. I'll tell you further. So, without wasting any more time, let's get on to my recipe of mini aloo vadis. Ingredients which you will require are 1 cup of chickpea flour, that is besan, 5 to 6 numbers of garlic, 1 tablespoon of cumin, green chilies around 5 to 6 would be enough or as spicy as you like, coriander a handful, turmeric 1 tablespoon, salt as required, and I have also added baking soda at a later stage, a quarter teaspoon. So put this all into a mixer jar and grind it into a fine paste. Don't add the basin right now itself. So we are making the paste first and then adding it to the basin. You can add water if you like, but use minimum water around 1 teaspoon or 2 teaspoon. So this is how the paste looks. It might be coarse, it can be coarse. You have to now put it on in the basin and then add water, and not entire water at a time, but gradually you have to make a fine paste out of it. And at this stage I'll be adding a quarter teaspoon of soda. So guys, to tell you about the colocasia leaves, these range in various sizes, that is from 20 centimeters to 150 centimeters, and also in various shapes. The largest leaf is also seen in elephant ear shape, and which I am going to use today, which we have in India, is often as sagittate shape. So you may take any size of the leaf you may have bought. Just remember, wash and clean it thoroughly. And while buying also, you have to make sure that its veins should be green or dark brown to understand its freshness. Cut off its stem as shown. Either use a scissor or knife, whichever you're comfortable with, and get ready to apply the paste on the leaf. So once you start applying the paste, you would observe that the leaf wouldn't allow anything to stick to it. It is because of its hydrophobic property, and that's why you'll have to apply a thick layer after a thin layer. So further to the process is by placing another leaf and again applying the paste over it, and again placing the third leaf on it and then roll it. But here what I'm doing today, as I'm making this as a side dish and not the main course, and I have to serve to for 2-3 people, uh, I have 2 bigger leaves and 3 smaller leaves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll this by itself and make a singular rolled leaf. So the intent of adding leaves is to increase the thickness or the layers inside once you cut and then fry it. Till I make the other leaves in the same fashion, I'll tell you which other two recipes which I have come across as an interesting ones. In Kerala, it is known as chembila, and it is either in a form of a thoran or a curry. So these leaves are rolled like I've shown and then converted and tied into knots and then put it into a coconut based curry. And in Odisha, they use all sorts of dal except the chickpea flour. That means you can use either moong dal flour or masoor dal, chana dal, urad dal, or mix of these flours to make the paste. So these are two processes which were really interesting, and I would like to try this and really share you the video if I can in future. Next step is to steam them. My idli steamer is ready, and I've placed a sieve as usual and covered it, placed the rolls and covered it with a plate. Let it steam for around 10 to 15 minutes minimum. As you can see, I have a leftover besan paste which I have made. So what I have decided is to make kothimber vadis. So this is another specialty of Maharashtra, which is called as, if you translate in English, it is coriander bhajis, or steamed coriander dish. So for this, what I'm doing is, I'm adding another handful of coriander into the paste and making a thick dough out of it. It should be so thick that when you roll out a chapati or a fulka kind of dough. You will require half a cup of besan more to achieve the consistency of the dough. You will have to knead it really well so that each molecule of a particle of besan is dissolved with water molecule. So it gives a proper dough consistency, and then you can roll out easily. But you do not have to roll out. You have to either shape it in a circular one or a rectangle one, or however you want to eat it. I'm just shaping it as the aloo vadi one, which I have put it for steaming. Now let's check for results. It's been 15 minutes. I'm really excited to look. And look, it looks like this. The texture is really great. It is totally baked up. You just have to take it out carefully, use tongs or ladles and place it on cutter board and cut into little pieces. And remember, I've made kothimber vadi, so I've shaped it in this shape only, and now I'm going to place it. Placed and covered again for 15 minutes. You can start cutting and eating it directly, but there's one more way to do it. You can fry these so it becomes really crispy, and your palate will really enjoy the crispy texture of these aloo vadis. It was hot, so you might even use the tongs to cut it. And let me show you one piece. It looks like this. I have kept oil for boiling and I am checking whether it's ready or not. You require medium heat oil only, and it will take around 5 minutes for the entire batch to come out. It's ready, and let's pour in our vadis. So it will take at least not 5 minutes, but at least 3 to 4 minutes it will take to get ready. You will understand when it's done, when it turns to brown color. So earlier it is yellowish color due to turmeric, and now it will turn to brown color. And it's done. You can serve it hot as a side dish. Pour sesame seeds, it will give you extra crunch to the vadis. Guys, if you like the video, do hit the thumbs up button. And in comments, do you feel that these leaves can be used in any other form? If you know, please tell me in comments. I'll surely make and tell you how was it. At last and not the least, for those who haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon for more updates. It keeps me motivated to do more. And signing off, see you with my next dish. Thank you.